You have the months of Hajj, but it doesn't mean you can perform Hajj at any time during that, which is a very good question. So Hajj days themselves have actually set days. So you have starting on the 8th of Dhul Hijjah, which is known as the Yawm al-Tarwiyah, which inshallah ta'ala will explain in some detail a little bit later in some later shows. Yawm al-Tarwiyah. And we'll explain the meanings of all these names. We don't want to spoil that, we'll save that for later inshallah. So the 8th day is called the Yawm al-Tarwiyah. Then the 9th day, which is called the day of Arafah, Yawm al-Arafah, that's the 9th. Then the 10th is called the day of the Yawm al-Nahr, the day of sacrifice. And then the remaining 2 or 3 days, depending on how long you stay, they are called Ayyam al-Tashriq. So if you count them all, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hajj is over 6 days. If you perform it to its fullest, the Hajj will be performed over those 6 days, inshallah.
These are the actual Hajj.
This is when you would actually perform the rites of Hajj during these days. And again, it's not because these are the 6 days, I'm going to miss the crowds and I want to maybe do the tawaf early and the sa'i early. No, you have to perform the acts on specified days. And this is how the Prophet taught us.
Going back to the Mawaqeet, the times and the places, are these known to us by ijtihad or are they known to us by like Islamic law?
Sure. So with regards to the timings, then this of course Nas al-Quran. This is something we find in the Quran without any doubt. Al-Hajj ashhurun ma'lumat, that the months of Hajj are specified and known. This is not something ijtihad. Somebody is using their own legal reasoning to extract some form of understanding. Okay? No, this is clear from the Quran. Similarly, the Mawaqeet or the makaniya, of the places, as we mentioned, the hadith of Ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhuma, in which the Prophet waqata lana, that the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam determined where these Mawaqeet were, and there are 4 that are mentioned in this hadith, which is found in both Bukhari and Muslim. Again, it's not something that was determined by the ulama to say, right, yeah, the leg's a good distance there, that's a good, it's fairly distributed around Mecca. No, it was clearly identified to us by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the 5th one, although it wasn't mentioned, is mentioned in hadith narrated by Aisha radiyallahu anha in Sunan al-Nasa'i. There's a hadithun sahih that the Prophet ﷺ determined all 5 Mawaqeet for us. So it's not ijtihad by people, but in fact it was by the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam.